What's going on, guys? This is Ben. We are out here with Danny, and today we're going to be off-roading through some higher country Alaska off-road trails. We have the lovely Senna, of course, and we have the little Mishka taking the cruiser out today, and Danny's got his 5th gen 4Runner. This is Ben. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to Alaska.
Kind of tucked to the right of it last year, kind of where that mound is there sticking out. I don't know how deep it is in the center, or how deep it is anywhere at this point.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wade my way in straight through and see how that goes.
Sounds good to me.
So we got the first mud pit here. I don't really know how deep it is. It's usually not that bad, but I got my front and rear lockers on, and I'm just gonna try to wade through it here and see how deep it is. Alright, it wasn't super bad, so we're just gonna watch Danny go through here. I had both my lockers on and was going slow. So we'll just watch Danny go through it. He's got ATs, so he might be a little bit more spinny than I was, but it wasn't super bad. Easy. Nice. I'm just gonna try to wade through it. I think last year we just went right through.
So once it like kind of teased or kind of wise at those bushes there, I think we hugged the right side and just kept going through.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Instead of going up on land there, you keep going in the water.
Yeah, okay. Street we go. Just kind of keep a steady bow wave here. Hopefully it doesn't drop in. I know, Mishka. I know. Gotta keep a hand on the steering wheel here. Yeah, not bad. Let's watch the old Danny go through. Mishka's trying to escape. Fireweed, mountains, just climbing on up. Alright, so Danny and I are just kind of going down the trail here. Trail's in pretty good shape, which is nice. Looks like there's a little mud pit up here. I think I'm just going to try to skirt to the side of it. 2 years ago, when I was out here, there was a mud pit that was so deep I didn't know it was a mud pit, or water pit I guess, until I went through it. The water started coming over the hood of the Land Cruiser in what I thought was a puddle, and my immediate reaction was to just floor it. So I just floored it through, and luckily it didn't get any deeper and we came out, but it was, I mean, like, the water just came rushing over the hood. Jessica, my wife, was screaming, and it was a good time. This was a decent little hole here that I just went through. Not super bad, hard bottom. Danny's gonna veer to the right. We are out here at one of the main intersections of the trail here, so we're gonna stop, take a quick little break, and then get back on the trail. Hell yeah. Little Mishka. Mishka doing Mishka stuff. So we got the good old gas station buffalo chicken pizza here. That's definitely not gonna hurt me later. I'm sure I'll be fine. Got a Got a new wide angle lens here. It's a Sony 11mm lens, and it's nice because it really captures the vastness of this whole area. What are you doing, Santa? We are back on the trail here. We're currently descending into a valley, and then we're gonna climb up where I pointed out earlier. You can kind of see it, maybe not. It's like up there off to the left. All right, so we're about to do our first water crossing, I guess if you want to call it that. The first stream that we crossed, that's Mishka's ear that you see right there. And Danny's gonna get some photos, and then we'll be on our way up the mountain. So, I fucked up. It's super soft right there and I didn't realize it, and it's like eating my whole wheel. And now my bumper is buried. Mishka's enjoying it. But yeah, it's like, it's in there. So I'm just gonna pull a winch off Danny. Here comes Danny. I'll set up the tripod. I'd be digging.
Plugged in or whatever, it moved a little bit. Wait, pick it up. There's something sideways down there. You broke a pin. There's a pin broke. I can see shiny. Shiny, and then there's a pin laying in there.
Hope it is.
Is this going to be a problem since it came out
No, it's
a little bit? Right here.
All right, so that sucked. The winch, basically what happened with the winch, one of the pins broke off of the winch plug. It just like snapped. And so the winch came out like an inch, and then I'll show you where it broke. Plug is right here. So if you see down in there, you see those pins? One of the pins just broke when I tried to use the plug. This is the mud. I didn't realize how soft it was. And these are my empties too, and they were just, oh God, it's all my bumper. It's just falling off there, slopping right off. This is gonna suck to clean. But yeah, I dug out a good hole. This is a stick. That's the hole. I dug out a good hole right there, completely ate my bumper. Just slop. This side though, perfectly clean. See if we can get some mud ASMR falling off there. Oh, it's all in the wheel. Hell yeah. Look at that. Bonk. So it's a little bit rutted here, but it's not too bad. Alright, so still here, still alive. Got some mud on there. She's doing alright though. Tires mostly cleaned out. We've got a little hill climb here. It's not that bad. We're gonna go this way. There's like 4-ish kind of different ways. They all kind of spider out. But I typically go this way and cross over. But this way actually this year doesn't look that bad, so it kind of changes from year to year. This one honestly looks like the safest route. Sometimes it's kind of slick because it seems like it's a newer trail, but I think the other one got so rooted out that people have just been going this way, so this way we will go. Now let's get some drone footage. Here comes Danny up the hill that I just went up. Got fucking mosquitoes. It's actually not that bad this year. This side, normally a little bit muddier, but looks like he's making it just all right.
Danny and I were almost at the top of the mountain. Little did we know it was only about a third of the way to the camp spot we were trying to get to. Add to that our late start of hitting the trail around 1 p.m. and it was going to be a long day. But we were told the spot had amazing waterfalls and our goal was to get there if we could. The top of this mountain is where our familiarity with the area ended. The challenge for us would be going down the backside of the mountain as we hadn't been that far into this trail. It is a steep descent down the other side and a steep eventual climb back up.
Alright, so it's pretty windy as you can probably hear. And we have made it to the top of the mountain. Only one hang up with me getting stuck like an idiot. And so it's pretty steep going down here. This is the beautiful landscape though. So we are going to go down this mountain, not the way we came up, but the other way, and go down, if I can get in focus here, go down to that river down there, follow it a little ways back. Hopefully find a camping spot for the night. Alright, so here we are, kind of at the first part where it really starts to go down here, and then past there, that's where it's really going to start to go downhill, literally. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful out here, and we're going to go down. Danny's got Senna. All is good. Senna's got to see. Senna, don't look. It's going to be scary. Yeah. It. Send it, bro. Going to start our descent here. Got the drone up. Get some drone footage. Here we go. All right, Danny. it begins.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We are going slow. About as slow as I can possibly go. I'm in low range and first gear. Okay, this part looks like the main trail to me. You could kind of go left or right. Left's a little bit higher, but they're both about the same. They don't look too bad, either one. Oh yeah, this is life in Alaska. I'm voluntarily doing this. It's scary, and I'm doing it on my own accord. And I don't really know why I put myself in these situations, but I do. The good thing is, so far, the weather's pretty okay. It did rain this past week, but it didn't really seem to rain a lot up here, and the water levels have been pretty low, so that's been nice. I'll take it. Some good sized crows around here. They're about the size of Mishka. It's pretty impressive. Or maybe they're ravens? I don't know. No, crows. I think. Downshift here. Alright, we're in first gear. So it's definitely pretty steep. Coming back up this, we're definitely going to have our work cut out for us. Because I'm right now in first gear, low range, and I still have my foot on the brake. So that's definitely steep. Okay, I'm gonna stay left here because it looks a little bit more well-traveled. Okay, so, we're going down. It is steep. Yes. The tales are true. My God. I mean, I don't know if the drone's gonna be able to capture this kind of steepness. I'm looking at the controller, just glanced at it. It looks like it's kind of up on high. I'll see if I can lower it a sec here. But yeah, I mean it's pretty steep. It's not crazy though, but you know, like we're running independent front suspension vehicles, and other than like side by sides and quads, a lot of people don't really run independent front suspension vehicles out here. Right. Lots of 80 series come out here. Moose buggies, hunting season. You know, like some truck that is a body on Rockwells and, you know, freaking 56 plus inch agricultural tires. Danny's out here in his 5th gen 4Runner, TRD off-road, so it has the rear locker. That's good. And I mean, he has a 2-inch lift and 31-inch tires, and he's out here hanging around. And luckily, like I was saying earlier, it seems like we've had pretty good weather so far. So I kind of wanted to come out here before we go on a big Denali trip, because in August, who knows, it could be dumping rain. It's just hard to say. That was steep at times. I was like looking straight down, I felt like. Alright, so we're going through this little muddy spot right now. Panda drone shot. But it's got a hard bottom. Hard bottom. So that's good. There's Danny going through. Definitely a little muddy. Gonna have to assess. So I got the 11mm lens on right now. I haven't changed it, so the depth of field might be a little weird, but basically we went all the way down this mountain here. Good times. Alright, so here's the creek. It's actually not very deep. I don't know if this, yeah, okay, so we're zooming in. It's not super bad. It's like flowing water, but some ATVs want to cross it, and like honestly right here it really doesn't look that bad. So we're gonna have to cross it again over there, unless we just go straight shot over there. And if we go straight shot over there, then it's, I think, one crossing, but we'll figure it out.
So
right here?
I would say if you want it as shallow as possible, go basically straight across to that kind of tree thing there and then cut over. Because you got the sandbar there.
Yeah.
It's a little bit deeper here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got polarized glasses.
I can see the bottom even without polarized.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, man.
Yeah, it's not
terrible.
way,
yeah, fuck it, let's send it.
It's a little bit shallower that way to the tree and then over.
It's beautiful, man. This river is gorgeous. I say we send it, sir.
You want to go this way?
Mishka's escaped. Yeah.
Okay.
We have determined our line. What we think is safe. But we don't think a lot, so. Putting the drone over there right now. Let's get after it. Looks like Danny's crossing. Dipping his toes in. You gonna dip your toes in?
I'm going.
Not bad at all. Cleans all the mud out too. Hopefully it'll clean out my... It's a good thing I got the passenger tire, or the water will hit it right on. Alright, let's do second gear. Drone's on. There we go. Do-da-dee, do-da-doo, do-da-doo-doo, do-da-doo. So Danny was kind of pointing out that it wasn't that bad, and it wasn't that bad, which is good. But for 2 summers, I have been kind of building up, going down the backside of that mountain in my head. And I got the lockers, I got the mud terrains, I got the 488s, and I was like, all right, I think I'll be ready to do it. Danny just does it in his 5th gen 4Runner with 31s. Stock gearing, does have the rear locker, which will make a way bigger difference going up. Open diffs going up might be kind of sketchy. Drone's acting a fool, 1 sec. So I just went across this. Now here comes Daniel. The mighty 4Runner. There he is. Alright, this is a problem because this is not coming off, and I tried to get it off with a stick, and it is like stuck on there, so that sucks. Comes Danny. A little water there.
We crossed this river back and forth for miles. As it got later and later into the day, we weren't sure if we'd make it to the campsite we wanted to, but we pressed on.
Danny sent it in two-wheel drive by an accident. A little dip down there. Alright, so we are out here. And I mean, it's amazing. It's gorgeous. We're crossing this river up here many times. I'll have to count maybe on the way back tomorrow how many times we'll cross this river. But definitely quite a few. But luckily most of them have been shallow, so that's good. Just been keeping a steady pace going in, and not too bad. So I will continue to updates until we get to the camp spot. My scan gauge says we've done 25 miles. Not sure how accurate that is. I'm at 3/4 of a tank, so don't want to go too far. There's a gas station right at the trailhead. So as long as we can make it there, it's not a big deal. We've crossed this river here. Can I get in focus? Crossed the river like, I don't know, 50 times. It's like so many crossings. Just weaving in and out of the river. Imagine if it rains out here. It probably gets pretty gnarly from what I've heard. But yeah, it's kind of late. It's like almost 7. Cruising along to camp here. If we don't get hung up trying to get to the camp spot I want to get to, if we think we want to call it, then we'll just call it. So the road continues. Look at that.
It would make sense.
It's pretty cool. Like a big old wall up there. Crossed this river so many times. Alright, so we're doing this little climb right here. I mean, look at that. I think that's up where we were earlier. I'm gonna try to have to pay attention here, so the camera might not be great. But we are out here for sure. It's climbing straight up. Up, 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 up. And then hopefully not too much more, because I don't really have a lot of gas. So it looks like we're just below 3/4 of a tank. So if it gets to half a tank, I'm gonna have to turn around. I mean, this is crazy. Anybody who tells you that there's no off-roading in Alaska is full of Look at that. That is so cool. Alright, well, it is 7:20, and might I say, we are out here. I mean, we are like really out here. Like, it is far out. Okay, so we took a little photo op break there. Hopefully we'll make it to camp here soon. It doesn't look too far down on the maps, so I think we'll be okay. And we are just out here getting after it late at night. Got to take advantage of the Alaska sunlight, so here we are.
This area here was the point of no return. It was already late into the evening and we were nearing the spot. We were stopping here and there for cool things, but at this point, we were determined to get to the camp spot.
I thought this was old mining equipment, but looks like a vehicle that once was. Got some seats. Little campfire. That's awesome. And then I have no clue what that is. Like a little platform? Yeah. Maybe something for mining?
Is that more wolf stuff too? Or?
I think so. Yeah, so there's a grave out here for Libby, 1954. This is crazy. Damn.
I wonder if there's fish in any of these.
Probably.
Because they're kind of landlocked. They don't have really any in or out besides if they flood over.
I mean, the fish, there's like the Denali Highway things have fish.
Well, they stock, or they used to stock some of those.
Okay. So we're going down. This is a very steep descent. In first gear, didn't have to use my brakes, which was good. So not quite as steep as the mountain, but still pretty steep. Beautiful though. Man, this place never ends. Just going on forever. It is just as far as the eye can see out here.
River crossing is easy, I assume.
Danny coming across. Got a nice little stream right here. Almost there. I think we'll be at camp at like, I don't know, 9 p.m. or something like that, which isn't bad. We left pretty late. We are almost at camp here. Going Low River. Good news on the gas. Doing much better than I thought. So we're at like a little bit above, or a little bit below 3/4 of a tank, which is nice. So I wouldn't want to maybe go much further than this, just in case, planning for the worst. The mighty Toyotas have made it out to the camp spot. It was a haul to get here. Little fire ring left for us. What's that? A little
food tray.
little food tray. Nice. Good stuff.
Looks like a
Try to take some of this out with us. Oh yeah, look at that. A little 308 or something like that.
Food trash.
Man, what a spot. Oh, it's cold, dude. Look at that. Man, that's so cool. So many bugs. Holy sh**. Bro. No driving here. Mishka's thirsty. We are out here and there's a really cool waterfall right behind me right there. So beautiful. Oh my God. I don't need to take a bath or shower. I'll just freaking rinse myself off in here. It's actually, now that I'm in it for a little bit, it kind of grows on you. It's not super cold. It's just, you know, pretty cold. But I'll take it. Wow. Back across we go, Mishka. If I can get a shot of that fall without falling. Beautiful. Back to camp. And there's camp. We'll have to take some photos from up here tomorrow. All right, well, that kind of wraps up our wheeling for today. We're kind of settling down, getting into camp. I'll do a little camp walkthrough and everything like that tomorrow morning. But we're just gonna get going to bed here relatively soon. It's probably like a little bit after 9 right now. So we'll see you guys in the morning.
I was in awe of the beauty on the trails that we had seen. This Alaskan scenery was incredible. The waterfall camp spot that we had made it to was well worth the trek. We had done 37 miles and about 8 hours of off-roading to get to this spot, and it was all worth it. The next day, we would check out the waterfalls a little bit more, and then get back on the trail and head home. Stay tuned for part 2 of this trip that will follow us along on the second day. Thanks as always for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Catch you around, guys.